أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. We give thanks and praise to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who has made us Muslims, who has spared and strengthened our lives today. We say, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah, today we shall be going into a very essential topic, which is the cure from the diseases of the heart. Cure from ailment. Do you know that we are all victims of ailment? We are all victims of disease. No one is exempted. In as much as you have a heart, you have a soul, you are also a victim. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told in Surah Shams, Allah said that وَالشَّمْسِ وَمَنْ سَوَّاهَا, I swear by وَالنَّفْسِ وَمَنْ سَوَّاهَا, I swear by the soul and what equalized the soul. قَدْ أَفْلَحَ مَنْ زَكَّاهَا, whoever purified the soul, أَفْلَحَ, such is successful. وَقَدْ خَابَ مَنْ دَسَّاهَا, whoever defiled the soul, khaba, such is a loser. This is to let us know that there is a tendency for your soul to be purified and for a soul to be defiled. But if a soul is purified, such a soul will bring success, will bring progress, will bring prosperity. But if a soul is soiled and defiled, it's going to bring destruction, it's going to bring perdition, it's going to bring regrets. My question is, what is the state of your soul? Is your soul defiled or your soul is purified? And how do you know this? You know this through the level at which your soul is being connected spiritually to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you look at the Quran very well, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who created us made us realize one fact. The fact is, He has created man in twofold, Ruhan wa Jasad. He created us with a soul and flesh. And this soul is from the top, from the heaven. وَنَفَخْنَا فِيهِ مِنْ رُوحِنَا. Allah said that we breathe in the flesh. مِنْ رُوحِنَا, a soul from earth. But the body, our flesh, is extracted from the earth. Allah said that مِنْهَا خَلَقْنَاكُمْ وَفِيهَا نُخْرِجُكُمْ وَمِنْهَا نُعِيدُكُمْ تَارَةً أُخْرَى. So we made you from this earth. That's when we made it from the earth. We shall raise it from the earth and we shall return it back to the earth. This is to let you know that we are on two premises, the soul and the body. The question is, which one of the two are we giving attention? Are we nurturing? As I call it, aflaha. Whoever nurture the soul, aflaha, that is a successful one. Whoever refuses to nurture the soul but give attention to the flesh, khaba, that is the destructive one. Because everything that is attached to the flesh are just ephemera. They are just earthly things, like having sex, eating, going to party, having a lot of time with friends. But anything that is connected to the soul things that are godly, like reading Quran, keeping vigil, fasting, avoiding vulgar talk, waking in the midnight to pray to Almighty God. These are things. There are two things. So where do you belong to? Are you the one who only give attention to the flesh, or the one who give attention to the soul at the expense of the flesh? And because for the Father, Allah, extracted the soul from the top, from the heaven, it made it to always floating. When it floats, it is not gravity. It is not pulled by gravity. The soul is always floating. That's what I said. Somebody is spiritually developed, is high. But the body that is, made from this heart, from the soil, it is something that is pulling. It's pulling down because from the earth, it has to be pulled down. So we now have the combination of the soul that is from the top and the heart that is from the soil that is from the heart combined together. It's more or less like one is pulling they are pulling each other. The soul wants to rise, the flesh wants to descend, want to pull down. It all depends on the one you nurture. If you are the type that nurture the soul will rise. If you are the type that nurture the flesh will pull down the soul. That is what I said. وَهَدَيْنَاهُ السَّبِيلَ. We have shown you two paths, the path. إِمَّا شَاكِرًا أَيْمَّا كَفُورًا. Do you want to follow the path of a godly one or the path of ungodly one? Which path do you want to toe? Which one do you want to trace? It depends on you. How are you nurturing your soul? How are you nurturing it? The body is something physical. We can see it. But the soul is not physical. It's metaphysical. But it's in there. How do we now get ourselves, how do we gather ourselves to ensure that we nurture both the soul and the flesh? Because we cannot only give attention to soul at the expense of the flesh. Same thing is due to the flesh. We have to do it intermittently. We have to do it together so that we are spiritually fortified and physically, mentally fortified. The soul, as we mentioned, Allah told us in the Quran that the soul are in categories. They're in categories. Because on the day of judgment, Allah will not call you by your name, by your flesh. Like what Prophet Muhammad told us that Inna Allah la yanzur ila suwarikum. He said Allah will never consider your flesh. Wala ajizamukum will never consider your color or your flesh. Walakina yanzur ila qulubikum wa a'malikum. He only consider your soul, how you purified it, wa a'malikum, and your deeds. These are essential things that Allah will consider. That's why he said, "Qad aflaha man zakkaha wa qad khaba man dassaha." Whoever purified the soul, such a person is successful. So this is just the intro to soul purification from all diseases. So inshallah, we shall meet you in our next episode of our video, the second part, where we shed light on the topic in deep. Inshallah, join us in the next edition to continue this session Don't forget to subscribe, to reshare. You can also post a question if there's any question you want to ask. So inshallah, those questions will be just will be done to them. Inshallah, we meet you in the next edition. Assalamu alaikum.